Hi, I'm Cecile, and this is From Canada to Adana. Today I'm going to tell you 5 reasons why I've stayed in Turkey and haven't returned to Canada, at least for now. If you're interested in hearing more about my life here in Turkey or just about the expat life in general, please subscribe to my channel. I post videos once a week, usually on Wednesday or Thursday. I moved to Turkey in 2006, so that's 14 years ago. That's a long time. I never thought I would stay this long. There have certainly been times over the years where I thought, okay, it's time for my family and me to move back, but obviously we're still here. So today I'm going to tell you 5 main reasons we continue to stay. By the way, if moving abroad is something you're thinking you might like to try, at the end of this video, I'm going to give you the link to a free worksheet that you can download to test your readiness for moving abroad. All right, so let's get started. Reason number 1. By living in Turkey, I'm able to live a life by design. Let me tell you what I mean by that. So here we are living about a 25-minute drive from the downtown center of our city. It's a relatively small city. It's about 3 million people, but I think that still qualifies as a good city size. So we have access to, the museums, the schools, the medical care, everything that a city offers, but we can still live in the country. Now, that said, if we wanted to live right downtown, we could do that too, because the cost of living in Turkey is such that really we've been able to choose the kind of life we want to live rather than having to have certain decisions made for us by necessity or by economy. My family in Canada mostly live in Toronto or in the surrounding area. And with housing prices there being what they are, it's just not even an option for us to live anywhere close to the city were we to move back to Toronto now. So again, here in Adana, we can have the kind of lifestyle we want. So reason 2 is simplicity. It's true when they talk about the slower paced Mediterranean lifestyle. Life here really is slower. And while life may be slower in other parts of Canada too, for example, the East Coast or the West Coast, maybe parts of the North, here in southern Turkey, I'm really enjoying a slower paced life. I work less, I earn less, but life also costs less. Everything is just simpler. People don't schedule their days chock full of appointments one after the other. Everything just moves at a slower pace. Part of me worries that if I move back to Toronto or another part of Canada, I will just get caught right back up in my old habits and my old ways of go, 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 more, faster, bigger, better, emphasis on productivity. Reason 3 is one I'm really excited about, and that is the ready availability of fresh produce, fruits and vegetables, but also things like grains. I just feel much closer to my food source here. This is actually a subject that I've also made some videos about on this channel. Click up above and see my playlist about food. Now, again, yes, a part of me misses all the choice in Canada. At least in Toronto and the suburbs surrounding the city, supermarkets are really, really big and there are just so many options, and part of me misses that. And here I just don't have those choices. But at the same time, this connects back to what I said earlier about simplicity. Having fewer choices has just made my life more simple. If I want peanut butter, there's a guy we know who grinds up fresh peanuts into peanut butter, and that's it. Overall, the way we eat here, it's more natural. I find it healthier. It is also cheaper. So we're eating almost no packaged foods, certainly very, very few processed foods. Okay, reason number 4, good quality, inexpensive healthcare. So here in Turkey, we have a 2-tiered system insofar as there is a public healthcare system and there is a private system. And there are many hospitals that kind of straddle both. So you can go to a private hospital and part of the fees will be covered by your public health insurance and you just pay the difference. So even if you have no health insurance, paying in cash for all your medical needs, even large scale, serious surgery, it's not going to bankrupt you the way I think it would in North America. I like having the choice. I use the public healthcare system for many things, and I use the private healthcare system for some things. I have public health insurance, my whole family does. I've also, with different employers I've had over the years, also had private health insurance. So I've seen both systems and, just in general, very short waiting times, and I'm just happy with the care. I'll add as a little caveat, it differs from city to city. When we lived in Istanbul, I used the private healthcare facilities much more often. Istanbul is such a large and overcrowded city that the public health facilities were really overburdened, I'd say. But where we are now, if you research well, you can find a public hospital or a public clinic or a doctor that isn't crowded at all and is really modern and clean. Okay, last but not least, the fifth reason I really enjoy Turkey, and that is the weather, the climate. So especially where we are living here in the south, very close to the Mediterranean coast. I like to joke that the weather is sunny 360 days a year. Now that's not entirely accurate, but I'll tell you what is accurate. When I lived in Toronto, I started my day by checking the daily weather report because I knew that the weather might change 2 or 3 times over the course of the day. It might be a beautifully sunny morning, be rainy from 2 till 3, and then be sunny again in the evening. I can count on one hand the number of times over the past 14 years that I have referred to my weather app on my phone. We do have 4 distinct seasons here. Well, I shouldn't say 4 distinct seasons. We have a winter, which is more rainy than the rest of the year. So that would be, let's say, December, January, February. We have 3 very, very hot and humid months. That's the summer, July, August, September. Those months are not really pleasant. But the rest of the year, 3 months of spring, 3 months of fall, are such perfect idyllic weather. They make up for everything else. It almost feels like endless summer. I would say the spring and fall really feel like a Canadian summer, which is beautiful. But they do have a little bit of that, spring will have that beautiful spring in the air. The orange blossoms, really fragrant here in Adana. And in the fall, you have that nice autumny feeling. Yes, I miss snow, but I can drive 30 minutes north into the mountains, get a good dose of it, and then come home. So to conclude, I'm not saying Turkey is better than Canada. I'm not saying Canada is better than Turkey. But every day that we stay here in Turkey, these are the 5 things that I focus on to really appreciate and be thankful for. Now, it's paradoxical maybe, the very same things that I love about Turkey, I miss their opposites in Canada. I miss checking the weather report. I miss the hustle and bustle of the big city. I miss walking through a large supermarket with a huge cart, going down the wide aisles and spending 20 minutes choosing cereal or crackers. But at the same time, I know there's going to be a time and a place, whether it's a visit home in summer or whether we do go back one day, there'll be a time and a place for that. But right now, I'm really appreciating the things we have, and the 5 things I just listed are definitely high on that list. Now, if you think you might like to live abroad, whether it's for 6 months, a year, or longer, I've prepared a free downloadable worksheet that you can get at my website. The link is below, but it's cecilepopp.com/expatreadiness/. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it the thumbs up. It really helps this video get seen. And if you'd like to hear more about my life here in Turkey, please subscribe to this channel. See you next time. Bye.